Kwalimwa. Wacha tubadilishe sasa mwelekeo na tuangazie kikosi cha Gor Mahia.
Yes.
Omala, of course, the top beginning of the week, everyone was so certain that they was making a move to Algeria. 24 hours later, I don't know what happened.
That can only happen at Gor. Now, this story has two versions. This is version A.
Yes.
From inside the club, I spoke to a club official. A club official says, listen, I went to the village. I was attending a burial of that Gor Mahia fan. Is Caesar Handa somebody?
Yes, the former Gor.
Yes. So he went to the village for that and was told there's a transfer that is going on. So he was sent the paperwork. He did the paperwork from his beat, let it go. And then on the day the transfer collapsed, I think it should have been on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Then he realized, boss, these Algerians have not requested for the transfer because there's a system, an online system where you request for the transfer.
Yes.
It's called TMS, Transfer Management System. FIFA should know that Omalla'S is leaving Kenya to go to Algeria. By the way, these Algerians have not brought in a request. So he calls Omalla. Omalla doesn't pick. He calls Omalla'S agent. Omalla'S agent says, wait, this thing will come. All of a sudden, a press release comes in to confirm that Omalla indeed is not moving.
Yeah.
So Gor absolved themselves from blame. They say the blame was squarely on our Arabu.
Yeah.
How Arabu, they just didn't manage to make this thing happen.
Yeah.
But that's the most straightforward thing. Now, this other side, inasemekana, firstly, the fishy thing that came out of this transfer, because I've handled a little bit of football business. Any football business, you see all the numbers flying. Everybody has the numbers. Oh, he's going to earn 1 million a month. Oh, he's the Gor are getting 20,000 pounds. Oh, fish. Because professionals don't put contracts public. Miss J on a contract.
Happen deeper. That was my first red flag.
Yes. It was handled by amateurs.
Too easy. They were everywhere.
You want us J on a contract, Bernard Ndong.
Like when
somebody should be on around 500, 600.
I wish.
So that was the first red flag.
Yeah.
But now the angle of Omalla'S side, they're saying that Gor asked for more money. Everything was on course. Apparently the $20,000, which is equivalent to around 3 point something million for 6 months, they thought it's a good deal. Omalla'S should go, but at some point Gor asked for more money. They asked for double. The Algerians said off, and then they got somebody else. So the Algerians are claiming Gor changed the rules in between the game. Gor are claiming Algeria never quite requested for the player after they agreed on terms. Oh, naamini gani kwa hizi mbili?
This would not be Gor if there is no drama around the transfer.
By the way.
And I'll take you back to Alusimbi.
Godfrey Alusimbi.
No one knows what happened to the transfer, where the money went, did it come, which account did it go to. So it wouldn't be Kogalo if there is no something happening, okay? Yeah. But for me, the red flag was the figures. They were too open. They were everywhere.
They were everywhere. Everybody knows what is going to
public, yeah. But who dropped the ball?
I think this deal was handled by amateurs.
From minute one?
Yeah. Both ends.
Because the deadline was on Monday night.
The deadline was on Monday night.
Monday night.
Yes. And moving forward a bit, I really feel for Omalla. Because he's had a failed move to Sweden. You remember he went to Sweden in a third division side. Few months, came back, didn't quite work out. And he's come here, seemed to be finding his feet. All this hullabaloo about whether he qualifies to be in Harambee Stars or not, whether it's good enough. Firat tends not to quite trust him. Then he gets this, which I think was a good move. If it's true, he was going to earn 1.2 million shillings every week for 6 months. For a Kenyan player, I was so happy for him. Then it breaks down. And he's back at Gor for 100k a week, 100k a month. I really feel for him, and I think he deserves better.
Speaking of contracts, J.Wokabi, now this one is now for a coach. Tusker, Tusker has been fined by FKF.
Yes.
You know those things that you see and you ask yourself, what is going on? First of all, you ask yourself, what is this body?
And even the timing.
You didn't ask yourself, what is that
body? I thought so too.
You look at yourself, hold up. What is this body? Okay, what does it do? Then you ask yourself, hold up. Secondly, Tusker contract. If there is a club in this country you'd expect to have all that sorted, who would it be?
Tusker.
Who would be Tusker? Tusker is right next to Bandari and KCB. Order.
And there are some sober heads on the management level at Tusker as well.
Yes.
Although Tusker is not associated with sobriety, but there are some sober heads up.
Yeah. So I saw that and I wondered, what do you mean my 5 contract could not be found?
No, he mentioned it sometime. There's a day he had that back and forth with the chairman. You remember the chairman said you must win this game and go.
Yes.
And McTurno came back with that tirade of reasons, and next you say, if you people even gave me a 2-month contract, but I heard about that.
If I may read it, it says